we are announcing that Zion National Park will be closed immediately. Those who are in the park right now will have the rest of the day to gather their belongings and to leave, but no more admittance will come.
The governor announced his order closing one of the state's most popular attractions. He hopes it will stop visitors from ignoring public health directives about COVID-19.
More than 50% of the people that go to Zion's Park are not Utahns. They're from outside. In fact, it's probably close to 75% of people that are not Utahns.
As soon as the governor's order went down to close the park, people were turned away.
This is tough for us to be asking, for this kind of a hit. But we just feel like it's got to happen.
The directive is welcome news to mayors in southwestern Utah who asked him and the U.S. Department of Interior to close the park, even though it means taking an economic punch in the middle of spring breaks.
Even if you're on I-15 right now heading to St. George, I ask you to turn around and go back home. I never want that to be said ever again, other than for a situation that's as extreme as this. But this is the time for out-of-state visitors and even in-state visitors to stay home.
But as COVID-19 spreads, the governor continues to resist calls for a statewide stay-at-home order. But he has allowed local health departments to do it. Most of the major counties across the Wasatch Front have issued them.
If you look at what's been done by the different counties and what our directive is, they're virtually the same. One has said we're going to have a power of law behind it, but we're not going to enforce the law. We've said this is a directive which we expect everyone in the state of Utah to abide by. There's not really a lot of difference. I'm expecting the people of Utah to use their good common sense.
The governor is also working with his counterpart in Arizona and the U.S. Interior Secretary to close the boat ramps at Lake Powell to stop people from going there to vacation. With the warm weather, the governor says he realizes the temptation to travel is high, but it runs contrary to his directive to stay home to stop the spread of coronavirus. On the Hill, Ben Winslow, Fox 13 News, Utah.